Many pet owners are convinced their dogs are so loyal they practically have their own shadow. But for some pups, this behavior isn't just friendliness or routine. Oh no, it's something much more profound. Something so deep, not even a tempting steak could shake it. This powerful bond is called imprinting, and it's one of the clearest signs that you are the center of your dog's universe. But how do you know if your pooch has really imprinted on you? Maybe they're already dropping hints, and you're just as oblivious as a cat in a dog park. In this video, we'll reveal 8 foolproof signs that your dog thinks you're the bee's knees of the human world. Some of these signs might surprise you, as dogs only show them to their chosen person. But hey, while you've got a whopping 2 seconds to spare, why not hit subscribe? That way, you won't miss out on more fascinating doggy facts. Now let's dive in. Sign number 1. Your dog listens to you. Like you're the center of the universe. Training a dog sometimes feels like negotiating with a toddler. Sometimes they're all ears. Other times it seems like they suddenly developed a case of selective hearing. Most dogs are more inclined to follow their instincts. Jump on guests? Sure, why not? Ignore your call because there's an interesting scent wafting by. Naturally. But when your dog truly imprints on you, everything changes. It's not just that they hear you, they actually want to listen to you. Imagine that. Your voice becomes more captivating than any other distraction around. Why, you ask? Because making you happy is as delightful for them as chasing a squirrel or diving snout first into a pile of autumn leaves. Sure, their instincts might be yelling, "Adventure time!" But the second they hear your voice, they pause. Not out of fear or habit, but because they genuinely want to be near you. That, my friends, is the magical power of imprinting. But trust isn't just about your dog listening. It's also about them letting you touch their most ticklish and sensitive spots. If that's not true love, what is? Sign number 2. Allows you to touch the nose. The dog's nose isn't just an olfactory organ. Oh no, it's their super tool for world exploration. And for us dog enthusiasts, it's also the cutest little spot for a gentle boop. Honestly, who can resist that adorable snoot? But have you noticed that some dogs absolutely loathe it when you touch their noses? That's because a dog's nose is like the high-tech gadget of sensory organs, equipped with millions of receptors. A sudden whiff of perfume, sharp nails, or an unexpected poke can make a dog pull away like you've just told them they're out of treats. So, if your dog lets you touch their nose, it's a sign of deep trust. And if they not only tolerate it but lean in for more or even boop you back, congratulations. You're not just any human in their life. You're their very special human. That's the magic of imprinting, folks. You've been officially booped into their inner circle. Sign number 3. Establishes eye contact. The power of the eyes. In the human world, eyes can speak volumes, like sending signals to your friend across a crowded room to rescue you from a conversation about stamp collecting. But in the canine kingdom, locking eyes means something completely different. For our four-legged friends, an intense stare can translate to a challenge, a threat, or an all-out declaration of a bark-off. That's why most dogs tend to avoid direct eye contact, especially with strangers or other dogs. It's their polite way of saying, "I'm just here for the snacks. No drama, please." However, if your dog can comfortably hold your gaze, it means they're head over paws in trust with you. They don't see you as a threat or the next contestant on the wrestling mat. To them, your eyes are the windows to a safe haven. When a dog really bonds with you, they'll seek out your gaze with the determination of a toddler looking for the 10th biscuit. Sometimes they need a little reassurance that the world still turns as it should. Other times, They're waiting for you to dish out the day's grand plan. And occasionally, they just want to share a moment with their favorite human. Some dogs, who are head over tail in affection, might sit and gaze at you as if they're memorizing every freckle on your face. If your dog looks into your eyes and seems at ease, congratulations, you've earned something more profound than mere respect. You've become their anchor, and possibly their favorite source of belly rubs. Sign No. 4. The hug test. Pass. Ah, the joys of hugging our furry friends. We just can't resist wrapping our arms around them and squeezing them till they almost pop. But, oh dear reader, did you know that most dogs are not exactly fans of our human squeeze fests? Unlike us, who see hugs as a cozy expression of love, dogs often feel like they're being trapped in some sort of fluffy, well-meaning prison. It might make them anxious, uncomfortable, or spark an urgent need to plan their escape. If your dog lets you hug them without resembling a wriggling fish on dry land, congratulations, you've won the canine trust lottery. And if they stick around after your hug attempt without the faintest hint of a jailbreak, then you, my friend, are truly cherished. Dogs that have experienced what I like to call canine imprinting will endure even the most bizarre human habits, just because they adore you. While they might not be the biggest fans of your bear hugs, they'll patiently accept them, all in the name of your happiness. Sometimes they might even lean into you, sigh with a touch of contentment, or rest their head on your shoulder. Those are the golden moments, the true signs that they feel perfectly secure in your embrace. So, next time your dog lets you hold them a tad longer than usual, remember, you're not just their owner, you're their human. If you've enjoyed similar heartfelt moments with your dog, or have first-hand experience with the squirm and dash move, feel free to give us a thumbs up and share your tales in the comments. Is your pup a hug enthusiast or a master escape artist? And stay tuned as we move on to the next point, which is especially familiar to those who once dreamed of personal space, only to get a dog. Sign number 5. Your loyal shadow. Some dogs are like the cool retirees of the canine world. They lounge on the couch, observing their human companions from a respectable distance, perfectly content to just be in the same room without feeling the need to invade your personal bubble. Then there's your dog, the one who's imprinted on you like you're their favorite celebrity. This pooch has one mission. Wherever you go, they go. Headed to the bathroom for a moment of peace? Prepare yourself for the sound of desperate paws scratching at the door, accompanied by a sorrowful whimper, or even a tentative nose nudge against the barrier. Your pup simply can't fathom why you would exclude them from the pack, even for a minute of private reflection. This isn't just a habit, it's a heartfelt display of loyalty and affection. On the bright side, having a furry fan club trailing your every move can melt the iciest of hearts. On the flip side, it can also escalate into an anxiety-ridden dependency. These imprinting aficionados can become so attached that saying goodbye, even briefly, feels like the world is ending. If your dog starts a full-blown panic attack every time you leave for work, it might be time to gently nurture their independence. Slowly, with patience, you can help them learn the art of alone time. But here's one thing you can count on. If your dog has chosen you as their personal tour guide, you're stuck with this shadow, forever and always. Sign number 6. Won't leave you alone for a second ever. Feel like you're being followed by a four-legged shadow. Some dogs have mastered the art of being your constant companion, always 5 steps away. Even if they're not the kind to snuggle up on your lap 24/7. They have this uncanny ability to find a way to be near you no matter the situation. Picture this. Your dog isn't exactly the cuddly type, He's not begging to be picked up or incessantly demanding belly rubs. Yet, the moment you leave the room, he's relocating to keep you in sight. You leave him snoozing on the couch, only to find that he's magically transported himself to sit outside the bathroom door while you brush your teeth. Sound familiar? Or maybe he's got this habit of bringing you his favorite toy, not for a game of fetch, but as if to say, "Look, I brought you this treasure just to be around you." And if your family is puzzled why the dog always presents the ball to you and not to them, the reasoning is simple. He's chosen you as his special human. Lucky you, right? Sign number 7, the artful dodger of scented treasures. Let's be honest. No one does a happy jig upon discovering a pile of dirty laundry. But to your dog, it's like stumbling across the Holy Grail. If your pup is stealthily swiping your socks, t-shirts, or even, brace yourself, underwear, it's not just a cheeky prank. It's a display of deep affection. Dogs explore the universe through their noses, and your scent is their equivalent of a beloved lullaby. While you see a raggedy old hoodie as just another thing in the closet, your dog sees it as a cozy, comforting hug that reminds them of you, even when you're not around. So, when you find a sock mysteriously stashed under her bed, it's no accident. It's her way of keeping a piece of you close by, much like a toddler with their trusty blankie. Next time you're poised to scold your pooch for scattering your laundry, take a beat. Maybe it's just their unique way of saying, "I adore you," because in your scent, they've found their whole universe. Clue number 8, prefers to snooze next to you. Ah, the grand mystery of the ignored luxury dog bed. You picked it with such care, and yet your furry friend opts to ignore it entirely. Instead, they're determined to join you on the bed, the couch, or even right next to you on the floor. Why, you ask? Well, dogs are pack animals, and nothing screams safety like snoozing beside the human they trust with their lives. If your dog curls up next to you, even if it means they're squeezed in like a sardine in a can, they're saying they feel safe and sound. It's a positive sign that to them, you're not just the one in charge of the kibble, but you're part of the family package deal. You're the rock star, the comfort zone, the coziest spot this side of the dog park. And it's not just about the sleeping arrangements. Maybe they settle at your feet while you work, or perhaps they casually drape themselves across you as you binge watch yet another series. Or, on particularly needy days, they might nudge your laptop aside just to be an inch closer. These aren't random acts of canine chaos. It's their own adorable way of saying, "You're my person." If after watching this video you realize your pup has indeed signed a lifelong loyalty pact with you, feel free to share this video with your fellow dog-loving buddies. See how many of these delightful signs their dogs display. And if you're like us and want to dive deeper into the mind of your pooch, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and drop a comment about which sign you see most often. Your engagement helps us keep creating warm, fuzzy, and tail-waggingly good dog content.